Yeah, that's the final level. A giant fucking fence. That is not what you fly through. I mean, maybe that's some kind of shrimp net or something. I have no clue. It doesn't matter. Just grab a speeder and kill everything you see. Hell, they don't even have drugs here. They're just like, hey, the leader of this group is here. So, rather than, you know, maybe try to arrest him or reason with him like hippie bastards would do in the future, or theoretically, we're just gonna kill his ass. You know what? I don't think hippies would do that at this point. I think once they have control of the world, they will just crush all resistance. I mean, they're basically just earth-loving Nazis anyway. Absolute control is one of those things that just brings out the best in humanity, no matter what alignment they are. Anyway, I'm not here to preach about why humans suck. If you don't know that already, then you're, well, probably a high schooler. Hell, even a college student. So yeah, blow shit up. I mean, the game holds your dick at this point. The only way you can ever really run into a problem is if you decide to try to go a different direction than they tell you, or bite off a little more than you can chew. If you try to suck that shit too deep, then yes, you will gag. Hard. Was I being careless? Yes. Did I give a shit? No. I just wanted to get this over with. I mean, this game goes on and fucking on like a 1940s movie. You're just gonna run into a bunch of turrets and shit, that's all. Don't look for any side rooms, nothing like that, no bullshit like that. There's a part where you require just a tiny bit of higher thinking. You know, the thinking of a bacterium rather than an amoeba. Alright. So this part has to be the only really annoying part of this. Okay, one of only two annoying parts of this level. The other annoying part is if you die against the final boss and you have to haul your sorry ass all the way back down there. But this thing will continuously orgasm ships. It will sit there and orgasm ships at a prodigious rate. So much so that you're probably going to have to drag your balls across broken glass to get back to the Seaquest, and heal yourself, unless you want to waste a shit ton of money. Now, if I had the amount of money that I did in level 2 before it fucked me, then I probably would have stayed there and died. Because sometimes it's worth it to kamikaze and use that huge explosion of blue pressurized sperm to kill an enemy. Sometimes it just works out that well. Especially when you don't want to have to make 2 trips. In this case, I did not have a massive stockpile of cash, nor did I have an inclination to go and dick around with a bunch of mining missions, and this level has a lot of mining missions. You'll make dick for money, but it has a lot of mining missions. You probably make just enough money off the mining in this to buy a stinger. Lucky you. But anyway, yeah, get used to this horse shit. The one nice thing is that even if you do go back to the Seaquest, the damage you do to these little launch bays, whatever the hell they are, will remain. It's a very small consolation, but it is what it is. They could make it worse. And one thing I have not tried is taking the truck down here and shitting the truck's mines onto those to see how well they work. Feel free to try that if you are so inclined, if you actually spend the time to get to this fucking point. Anyway, I tried to minimize the damage by jerking myself off up and down, but it failed. And ultimately, I just stopped doing it. There's not a great sweet spot. I mean, you can sit just below, and most of the fire from the incoming ships will miss you. But you're still gonna get hit. Now this part is where you graduate from thinking on the level of a bacterium to thinking on the level of zooplankton. You have to get the stinger. Yes, the stinger. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel.